Two attorneys were appointed Monday to lead the investigation into sexual harassment allegations against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. One attorney leading the investigation is a former federal prosecutor, and the other specializes in employment discrimination. The governor's office has also been under fire for failing to disclose thousands of COVID-related nursing home deaths. State government officials are calling for Cuomo to resign, but the governor says he has no plans to step down. Jericka Duncan has the latest.
The calls for New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo to step down are getting louder.
There is no way I resign. Let's do the Attorney General investigation. Let's get the findings, and then we'll go from there.
Over the weekend, Anna Liss, a former aide for the governor, told the Wall Street Journal Cuomo asked her if she had a boyfriend, called her sweetheart, and once kissed her hand when she rose from her desk. Cuomo said his actions were his way of doing friendly banter. Another former aide, Karen Hinton, told the Washington Post Cuomo summoned her to his dimly lit hotel room and embraced her after a work event in 2000.
I pulled away. He brought me back. I pulled away again and said, look, I need some sleep.
Cuomo denied Hinton's story, calling her a longtime political adversary. Former Cuomo aide Charlotte Bennett detailed her sexual harassment allegations against Cuomo in an exclusive interview with Nora.
What do you think should happen to Andrew Cuomo?
I think he should start telling the truth. I'm really confident in this investigation. But if this investigation finds that he has conducted himself this way, which he absolutely has, because I have contemporaneous evidence, he should step down.
For more on this, I want to bring in Anna Gronewold. She is the co-author of the New York Playbook at Politico. Anna, welcome. Thanks very much for being with us. What can you tell us about the attorneys appointed to lead the investigation into sexual harassment allegations against Governor Cuomo?
Yeah, thanks for having me. They are two attorneys that are well known in New York. Specifically, Mr. Kim is a former federal prosecutor in Manhattan. And he worked very closely with Preet Bharara, who has his own experiences investigating the Cuomo administration and some of Cuomo's top aides. And so people in New York know him, and he has some familiarity working with an administration that some have said has been a challenging one to probe. They will have subpoena power, and they're working with a team of attorneys that the Attorney General has appointed herself. They'll be reporting to her. And at the end of the investigation, it will all be made public.
Yeah, so Anna, if a case is built against Governor Cuomo, then what happens next? Could he be removed from office? Could he be impeached?
I think it's a possibility, but so far a lot has been hanging on this investigation. It seems to be the linchpin that a number of top Democrats in the state and even in the congressional delegation have said is going to decide what their opinions are on his political fate. So far, we have had Senate Majority Leader Andrew Stewart-Cousins yesterday calling for Cuomo's resignation. A number of other leaders have said that he should perhaps consider resigning, but the majority of them have said what shows up in this investigation will give us some more insight into the way that this plays out, and even if there are more accusers, then they might make their choices then. The only problem is we don't know how long it will take.
Well, several New York state lawmakers support the investigation and are also calling on Governor Cuomo to resign. Remind us, how has the governor defended himself?
The governor says he has no plans to resign. He did come out last week after several days of silence from him personally. He came out in front of the press and he apologized profusely. He said he didn't know at the time that he was making anyone feel uncomfortable, and that wasn't okay. But he also did deny that he ever touched anyone inappropriately. And he said he wants to move forward, and he urged everyone to wait on the findings of this investigation. And so moving forward, there's a lot for the state to do, a lot in the pandemic recovery that people are looking to the government to do. And he urged them to wait on all of the findings, all of the reports that will come from the Attorney General, and then to make their decisions then. But on Sunday, he did say, there's no way I resign. So it's setting up for a bit more tension in Albany that we normally see this time of year.
And how might all this impact the 2022 gubernatorial race?
That will be interesting. There was some polling, I believe, last week, and the majority of New Yorkers say they still did not want him to resign. But when it came to asking if they wanted him to run for a fourth term, I believe only 36% said that they were interested in that. And that's a pretty big dip, especially since he has indicated that that's what he would like to do. That's always been rumored, I guess, as a goal in the back of his mind. And he was heading toward it all this past year. He got national attention, national acclaim for his handling of the pandemic. He seemed like a shoo-in. Now we're hearing talk of primary challengers. We're hearing the GOP really getting ready to roll in the way that they can in New York. And so I think it's going to definitely change things if he does decide to run again.
Yeah, vastly different political landscape now. Anna Gronewold. Anna, thank you very much.
Thank you.